Putting Reading First in Maine, Segment 4, Reading and Writing Development. Reading and writing development follows a fairly predictable path. However, each student moves along that path at an individual pace, and the growth may not be linear. The unique strengths and needs of each student must be assessed and addressed by the teacher to foster ongoing growth over time. Students' reading and writing development is connected to their oral language development. Children need to have an understanding of how sounds combine to form words and words combine to form sentences to be successful in decoding words and deriving meaning from print.
Annie, little sticky note on where you think Annie was brave.
Where Annie was brave. So let's talk about this. What would it mean to be fearless or to be brave? Destiny.
I mean, you're not afraid of anything.
You're not afraid.
Except for something.
Efficient readers process text fluently, accurately, and with comprehension. The heart of reading is meaning. Readers use and integrate three sources of information or cues while problem-solving unknown text. Visual or graphophonic cues come from the reader's knowledge of letters and their sounds. Meaning or semantic cues come from the reader's prior knowledge, including vocabulary and experiences, the storyline, and pictures. Structure of language or syntactic cues are based on the reader's understanding and use of oral language, familiarity with book language, and awareness of the grammatical patterns of English. Another way to think about these cueing systems is to ask the following questions. Does the print look right? Does the print make sense? Does the print sound right? All three of these cueing systems need to be working well in order for young readers to be the most successful. The stages of reading and writing development are often described using the following terms: emergent, beginning, transitional, and fluent. The term emergent describes most preschool and kindergarten children. Most children at the first grade level are or will be beginning readers and writers. Typically, children in second and the beginning of third grades are at the transitional stage, and by the end of third grade are fluent. As students move through these developmental stages, they acquire and master a progression of skills, strategies, and behaviors. Emergent readers are beginning to explore the world of books, including how to hold a book and turn the pages. They show an interest in print in their surrounding environment. For example, a red octagonal sign with the letters S, T, O, and P on it tells Mom and Dad to stop the car. Their growing knowledge of letters and sounds and increasing recognition of simple words help emergent readers recognize that print carries a message. Children at this stage use finger pointing to match spoken language to written words. Emergent readers use their prior knowledge, experiences with story language and structure, and oral language skills to understand texts that are read aloud to them. Children at this stage begin to explore how writing can be used to communicate with others. Writing progresses from scribble writing or random letter forms to evidence of correct initial letter and sound correspondence and use of sight words. Students' drawing and writing progresses as they learn to control crayons and pencils. During this stage of development, teachers and parents can provide many opportunities for children to explore and identify letter-sound relationships in meaningful ways.
If your name starts with I, then take a little bow. If your name starts with I, sit down. Oh, careful. Thank you.
Help children to segment spoken words into individual sounds and blend sounds into whole words.
Next one. Net.
Net.
Good job. Pull them down.
Play rhyming and other literacy-related games.
Here are three words. Which one does not rhyme with the others? Put your hand down for a second, okay? Tail, male, sun.
Sun.
Which one does not rhyme? Could you raise your hand, Mabel?
Sun.
Sun does not rhyme with tail and male.
Share and discuss books and print with children to build their vocabulary and comprehension.
Mother duck said, quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. Oh my goodness, do you think she's feeling sad?
Yes.
Worried?
Model how to read from left to right and from top to bottom, and help children become familiar with other concepts of print.
The weed I planted is coming up. Who will help me take care of it this summer? Not I.
Said the goose. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog.
At the beginning stage of reading, students start to use the three cueing systems, visual, meaning, and structure, to access texts. Beginning readers also start applying their knowledge of how words work in order to take words apart while reading, including focus on beginning, ending, and some middle sounds.
So what's the first sound you hear in the word map?
M.
So write that right there underneath. Okay, write the first sound you hear in the word pen.
P.
These students develop reading strategies including self-monitoring, searching, cross-checking, and self-correcting.
My caterpillar gone.
Okay. Now here you said it was gone.
It's.
Okay, can you give that a try and get that S on caterpillars like you were trying to?
It's gone, I shouted. My caterpillar's gone.
They predict story events and details and retell stories with characters, setting, and plot.
You remember she hangs up other things other than just her laundry, doesn't she? Why don't we start making a list of some of the things we can remember that she hung up? I heard some of them when you were telling me about what happened in the story. Jennifer.
The dog and her turkey.
Okay, let me just write dog down. So she hangs up a dog, and she hangs up a turkey.
Beginning writers progress from writing phrases to writing sentences, and their writing becomes more descriptive. Invented spelling is used frequently because students are now able to hear and record beginning, ending, and some middle sounds, including vowels. They can write on lined paper and typically include a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters. During this stage of development, teachers and parents can read, write, and talk about a variety of texts, encourage children to retell with comprehension, demonstrate and model strategies to use when comprehension breaks down, provide many opportunities to practice oral reading so children begin to develop fluency, build vocabulary by modeling strategies and providing practice for identifying unknown words, introducing new words, and teaching strategies for learning to spell new words. Support students as they practice using letter-sound patterns to decode text. Transitional readers independently and flexibly use strategies and cueing systems while reading a variety of texts. They are able to use the beginning, middle, and ending sounds to take words apart, including multisyllabic words. They can integrate these visual cues with meaning and structure cues.
Yep, and for me.
Information.
There you go.
And look,
I'm going to stop you right there. Don't panic. If you didn't panic, well, how would you be acting?
Brave.
You'd be acting brave. Should we put one of those sticky notes in there?
Students' oral reading is phrased and fluent, and their bank of vocabulary words is growing. They are beginning to use comprehension strategies such as questioning, synthesizing, visualizing, and making connections to construct meaning from text.
By doing what? By taking his sandal off and trying to stick his plain foot to it.
And did that work?
No. So he...
Did he do anything else to experiment besides sticking his foot?
He took the nail off.
Transitional writers are not as dependent on invented spelling. Their writing now contains vowels, blends, digraphs, and common syllables. They're able to clearly organize their writing and use topic sentences. Sentence structure is more complex. Students write about a wide range of topics, and their writing includes more detail and descriptive language. Their writing also begins to show evidence of voice. Transitional writers are more proficient at the mechanics of writing, including spacing, capitalization, punctuation, and paragraphing.
My wonderful dream. Last night I had the strangest dream that I was on a whale.
During this stage of development, teachers and parents can model fluency by reading aloud daily and providing children with many opportunities to read orally with guidance. Support students as they practice using comprehension strategies more efficiently, and introduce new words and teach strategies for learning new and difficult words and how to spell them. Fluent readers extend and refine reading and writing to suit a variety of purposes. Students at this stage automatically recognize many high-frequency words. They decode unknown words fluidly by using strategies like rereading and breaking words into recognizable chunks.
We say that this person is Heather?
Well known.
Yes, we say this person is well known.
Their oral reading includes expression, intonation, and confidence. At this stage, students read and comprehend nonfiction text and begin to understand the use of literary devices. They are also able to use reference materials such as a dictionary, thesaurus, encyclopedia, or the Internet to locate information and expand vocabulary. Fluent readers are able to set goals for their reading and identify strategies to improve their reading. At the fluent stage, writers are able to use standard spelling for most words, including multisyllabic words, and use a variety of vocabulary and sentences. They can express themselves in a variety of genres and for a range of purposes and audiences. Fluent writers revise their writing and access reference materials to help with the editing process. During this stage of development, teachers and parents can provide opportunities daily for children to practice and extend their fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension skills by reading, examining, and critically evaluating narrative and expository texts. Children acquire reading and writing skills at their own pace. A solid understanding of the 4 stages of development for reading and writing helps teachers make instructional decisions so that their students can realize their full potential.